Safety car. Safety car. Safety car. That's what I heard all weekend, guys. All weekend. Safety car. Guaranteed safety car. We did get a safety car. We got two. But they were virtual safety cars. This was destined to be one of the greatest ever F1 races. The most interesting F1 races. They was all talking about it. From the Daily Star to the News of the World to the Evening Standard. Paul Dereste, Simon Lazenby, Crafty, Ted, the whole lot of them. This was destined to be one of the greatest races of all time. Safety car. That's what I keep hearing. Wait until the safety car comes out. Remember last year? Wait until this year. You thought last year had good safety cars. You thought last year had loads of safety cars. Wait until this year. But I've got to admit, I'm honest. I'm neutral. I thought there was going to be a lot of safety cars, to be fair. From practice to qualifying, it was evident. It was evidence. There was evidence there that there was going to be safety cars. But we never got none, did we? We never got no yellow flags. We never got no blue flags. We never got no orange flags. We didn't get no pink flags. We got nothing. Now, this race, in my opinion, was one of the worst races I have ever seen. It was like watching paint dry. I would rather watch an 80-year-old man cut off his toenails than watch this again. That's how I feel. Now, for all you guys out there, these marks who are watching this, Ferrari marks, William marks, Mercedes marks, whoever, you ask yourself something. Do you believe this was a great race? If you don't agree with me, you're just lying to yourself. Listen, I didn't even write any notes. No notes needed. I'll just get on with it. Race starts, race ends, review over. That's it. Nothing interesting. The only thing what stood out for me was Daniel Ricciardo. Oh, Daniel Ricciardo. Did he make the biggest mistake of his life joining Renault? Did he? It's looking like it, isn't it? I had high hopes for Daniel Ricciardo. I thought Daniel Ricciardo was going to do well at Renault. I thought Renault had their shit together. I thought Renault was going to challenge even Red Bull this season. If you go back to my earlier videos on my review on my channel, I thought Daniel Ricciardo going to Renault was a positive thing. I thought Daniel Ricciardo was going to challenge Red Bull. But I guess the way it's going, that is not going to happen. Now, if you watch my channels, you know I always usually got a few notes here on my second screen. I usually go through segment, but I ain't doing that today. This race was utter garbage. Garbage. Out of 10, I'll give it 0. 0. I wouldn't even put a number on it. 0 out of 10. If you could go below 0, I would go below 0. Minus 0. When it finished, I'm glad listen, I'm happy that Mercedes got 1 and 2. Actually, I'll give it 1 out of 10. I'm glad that Mercedes got 1 and 2. The constructors is over. Enough of saying that Ferrari's got the fastest car. No, no, no. Ferrari hasn't got the fastest car. Mercedes have got the fastest car. The faster on the straights, the faster on the corners, the faster reversing, the faster flying in the air. Whatever. Mercedes are faster. Let it go. And it doesn't matter when it goes to Spain in 2 weeks' time. Still not going to make no difference. Mercedes have basically won the constructors. If Mercedes win in Spain in 2 weeks, then win in Monaco, 1 and 2 again, constructors is over. You know it. I know it. It is over. It's basically over now in constructors. Now driving, now it comes to the drivers' championship. It's between Lewis Hamilton. I'm still not convinced with Valtteri Bottas. I'm still not convinced. I know he's had a good start. He's won 2 races out of 4, and he's winning the championship by 1 point, obviously because he got the fastest lap in Australia. That gave him the extra points, so that's why he's 1 extra point in front of Hamilton. But can he continue this racing? Can he continue this run all the way through the season? We have got at least 17 races left. 17. That's a lot of races. Can he be consistent? We know Lewis Hamilton can be consistent, but can Bottas be consistent? That's the only thing. But even if Bottas is not consistent, maybe Bottas will lose 3 or 4 races. Who's gonna come for second? Can you see a challenge from Ferrari? No. Can you see a challenge from Red Bull? Maybe. It depends. So it's looking like Mercedes 1 and 2 dominating for the following at least 3 or 4 races. Now, nothing more left to say really. There's one thing I will say. The last 4 or 5 laps, even the last 10 laps was interesting. I thought Lewis Hamilton was gaining on Bottas, which he was. He got the DRS in him, but Charles Leclerc, they kept Charles Leclerc right there too long, in my opinion. They should have pitted him a long time ago. They should have pitted him not long after Vettel, and he would have had a better chance of making up time, but they kept him out there too long. Hamilton got the DRS on Bottas, but Charles Leclerc was there. So Bottas quickly went round Charles Leclerc, and Hamilton got stuck behind the Ferrari for a lap or so. So that gave Bottas a nice cushion. But then Hamilton, 3 laps towards the end, he had another chance on Bottas, which I thought he was definitely going to get him. He was within the DRS zone. He was on that long straight. He was at the beginning of the long straight, and he was under a second behind him. And I thought, here we go, he's going to catch him. But he went wide, and he just wasn't meant to be. Mate, if he wouldn't have went wide, he would have caught him. Consistently, he was faster for the whole of the race, Hamilton over Bottas. He was faster, but he just couldn't pass him. He had that one chance at the end. That was his best chance. Out of the 2 chances I mentioned, that was the best chance. He had his best chance to pass him there, and it didn't happen because he went wide, and that was it. He settled for second. But Mercedes 1 and 2, absolutely brilliant. Being a Mercedes fan, but if you watch me, I am a neutral. If Mercedes do something wrong, I'll come out and say it. I'm very neutral, but I am a Mercedes fan. It doesn't cloud my judgment though when I do my reviews. Bottas deserved it. He had a good qualifying, and he won the race. Like I said, 1 and 2. There's only a point between them anyway. Long way to go. Let's hope that Bottas can keep it up. But I'm not gonna say that Bottas is gonna be there at the end of the season with Hamilton yet, because like I said, there's only 4 races to go. Now I ain't doing no notes today. If you watch my channel, I try and play some audio. Video I can't, because obviously I'll get copyright. But before we do that, we'll see how it finished. Let's do the standings, how it finished. We've got the race results. Now, Valtteri Bottas first, Second, Lewis Hamilton. Third, Sebastian Vettel. Fourth, Max Verstappen. Fifth, Charles Leclerc. Sixth, Sergio Perez. Seventh, Carlos Sainz. Eighth, Lando Norris. Ninth, Lance Stroll. 10th, Kimi Räikkönen. 11th, Alexander Albon. 12th, Antonio Giovinazzi. 13th, Kevin Magnussen. 14th, Nico Hülkenberg. 15th, George Russell. 16th, Robert Kubica. Hold on. Yeah. 17th, Pierre Gasly. Sorry. 17th, Pierre Gasly. 18th, Roman Grosjean. He didn't finish anyway, per usual. And then you got Roman Grosjean. After him, you got Daniel Kvyat. Again, didn't finish. And Daniel Ricciardo. Another DNF. So we had 4 DNFs. 4. One of them. Anyway, like I said, Ricciardo, has he made that mistake? Did he? Should he have stayed at Red Bull? So, in the Drivers' Championship, on top we've got Valtteri Bottas talking at 87 points, 1 point behind Lewis Hamilton, 86 points. Third place, we've got Vettel, 52 points, man. 52 points. Sebastian Vettel, so far behind Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. Mercedes is just dominating the season. Max Verstappen in 4th place. 5th place, Charles Leclerc. 6th place, Sergio Perez. 7th place, Pierre Gasly. 8th place, Kimi Räikkönen. 9th place, Lando Norris. 10th place, Kevin Magnussen. And who else? 11th place, Nico Hülkenberg. 12th place, Carlos Sainz. 13th place, Daniel Ricciardo. 14th place, Lance Stroll. 15th, Alexander Albon. 16th place, Daniel Kvyat. 17th place, Antonio Giovinazzi. 18th place, Roman Grosjean. 19th place, George Russell. And 20th, Robert Kubica. Now the teams. Constructors. To me, this is over already. In my opinion, it's over. First place, Mercedes, 173 points. Second place, Ferrari, 99 points. Third place, Red Bull, 64 points. Fourth place, McLaren, 18 points. Fifth place, Racing Point, formerly known as Force India, in 17th place. And I've got 17 points, and they're in 5th place. 6th place, Alfa Romeo, and 13 points. 7th place, Renault, with 12 points. And 8th place, Haas, with 8 points. And 9th place, Toro Rosso, 4 points. 10th place, William, yet to score any points. No points for Williams yet. DHL fastest lap. We have got Valtteri Bottas. He done it in Australia. No, we don't do that today. Australia, done it in Australia. Bahrain, Charles Leclerc got fastest lap, as you know, in China. Pierre Gasly got fastest lap. But today, Azerbaijan, Charles Leclerc got fastest lap. And he also got driver of the day. Me, personally, I would have gave it to Verstappen with his pace, the way he kept up with him. I would have gave it to Verstappen, but obviously they gave it to, it's a people's vote. They gave it, or is it a people's vote, really? Anyway, Charles Leclerc got driver of the day. But like I said, like I usually do, I play audio. I got some audio interview series on. Let's get one from Robert Kubica.
Robert, it's another sort of double finish for the team. Once again, is that about as much as you can take out of these kind of weekends?
Yeah, for sure. Yesterday after quali was not looking great, but the guys have done an amazing job. With in difficult situation we are. Additionally, my mistake yesterday definitely didn't help, and yeah, we start from the pit lane. Straight away leaving the pit lane, the first braking into turn 2, I get warning. I was nearly in the wall again. So I get warning that I have to remember that under braking is not easy, and yeah, I actually tried to bring car home. Happy that I achieved it, honestly, after yesterday's mistake, and again thanks to the guys, and yeah, unfortunately we did had some more issues than in China, with one part of the which was not giving me at all confidence. In fact, in the race, especially in the beginning, I was very bad on the braking, and I did have this feeling already Friday. So yeah, we'll have to go sort at least this, because it's really taking out your confidence.
Yeah, that's the way it is. It keeps going, the bad luck. For Williams, let's pick Lando Norris. Yeah, Lando Norris happy with another points finish, and he should be. Lando Norris, what a season for him so far. Doing so well, coming straight from F2 straight into F1 first season, and he's just fitting in easy.
Hello, Lando.
Hello.
More points. Well done. Great race.
Yeah, it was a good race. Our first ever points finish, which I think is probably the most positive thing today. As a team, we had good pace. Still not good enough compared to Red Bull and whoever else, but it was a good weekend, especially after China, and was a fun race. A bit nervous in the first couple of corners about how tight it was getting, but I had a good start, a good first couple of corners, and led to not a boring race. I couldn't overtake, so it didn't make it as exciting as I would have liked to have enjoyed it. But another points finish, so I'm pretty happy.
Well done.
Yeah, he done good. Should be happy with himself. Max Verstappen. He's saying the loss of tyre temperature was a problem. He could have done better. He done all right, but he could have done better, in my opinion, if it weren't for the tyres.
Hey Max, was that a lonely race today? You looked like you had some fun putting in some fast laps towards the end.
Well, I wouldn't say it was particularly lonely, because I always saw the Mercedes and the Ferrari ahead. So I was just trying to close the gap, and which we were doing by 7-8 seconds over that stint. So we had good pace. Just a shame with the virtual safety car, where I think I lost too much tire temperature and we couldn't get it back. And then around here you're just sliding a lot more, and didn't want to risk it. So we just brought it home in fourth.
So even though sort of not in the mix like nose to tail, do you feel that the competitiveness is there, that you could keep them in your sights the whole time?
Well, it was clear that we were fast over the second stint. So, we tried to go a bit longer on the first one. We might have lost a bit of time there. But I think in general we had a good race. We just need to understand a bit more why we lost so much tire temperature compared to the others.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that kind of cost a lot of people, though, when I had the virtual safety car and had to slow down, and then I had to get back the tyre temperature, which was very difficult for the guys who was on the medium tyres. So, who else have we got? Well, let's have Kimi. It's only 29 seconds. You know what Kimi's like, just keeps it real. You can tell he hates the media. Kimi struggled with his tyres. Again, everybody struggled with the tyres. It's one of them tracks, isn't it? Azerbaijan.
Kimi, pit lane to points. Well
That's
done.
with a virtual safety car.
So. I mean, first of all, to start in the pit lane, it wasn't the plans still this morning, but obviously that's how it went. And at least we got 1 point, but it was difficult. We struggled with switching the tire on or having a good grip. So some laps were better, others were a bit more tricky. But I think it should be better next races.
Thanks, Kimi.
There you go. Who else have we got? Let's have George Russell. He's saying it's the worst weekend of the year for Williams. That's interesting. Maybe, I don't know.
Hey George, I know you went into qualifying a bit blind yesterday, but was today a bit better for you?
Sign of frustration.
I think it's slightly better. I think overall, Baku's probably been the worst weekend of the year for us. Our sort of Baku setup didn't quite work as it anticipated. So, eyes are on Barcelona now, and I think hopefully we'll be closer to the pack.
Yeah, they should be. See what else we got. See if we got any more. That's it, really. No more. Let's have a look. That's it. So, yeah, enough of the interviews. Not many today, but you had a few. So, yeah, This is my review of the 2019 F1 Azerbaijan Grand Prix race day review. Nothing much to say except Tuesday I'll be getting a nice package in the post, the DD2 Fanatec wheel. DD2, yes. I've been waiting for so long, nearly a year now for this wheel. It's finally coming. Got the tracking number from DHL. It will be delivered to my house on Tuesday, and I will be doing an unboxing and uploading it on the channel. And then after about a couple of weeks after using it, I'll give my opinion on the wheel. If it's shit, it's shit. If it's not, it's not. You'll get it on the review. So look out for that on my channel as well. I will be streaming Project Cars 2 coming up soon. Today or tomorrow, I'm not sure. But that's it, yeah. Solo P1. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, solo_P1. Hit the like button. Dislike or like. Dislikes are welcome as well, as long as you've watched the video. Twitter, Solo P1, and Twitch, Solo_P1. This is Solo P1 signing out. See you later, guys. I'll see you in 2 weeks in Spain. Bye.